a seat.
Hello, Jared.
Hello.
Welcome to the Glass Table, episode 8.
Oh, it's good to be back once again.
Yeah, we're back. We're back on
Not
Zoom.
good.
We're not in person this time.
I know, shame. Oh, well,
Mm.
that's fine.
It's probably
We're
a good thing.
we're a couple less beers deep this time.
I know, I've got an orange juice.
Not many though. I have a Diet Coke.
A Diet Coke. Diet Coke.
Prepping for a big day though. It's gonna be a good day. I think if we recorded this any later, I'd be in some serious shock.
Yeah. Well, just for those that do listen to this after, obviously they will be because they're not live here. We're recording this pre-ANZAC Day game because this is the only time you'll get it, pretty much. Otherwise, if we recorded it any later, you may as well just do round 7.
I was going to say we may as well done it both at the same time. So, we'll just talk about this game in next week's one.
Yeah, so if you're looking for Collingwood, Essendon, which is a pretty big fan base, wait till next week. But if you want to hear about everything else, this week, it's so good. It's great. So, yeah, how are you, mate?
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good. I've been sick ever since I got back from Adelaide. I've been sick. But we're recovering kind of. We were just talking about before about how I can't get rid of this fucking cough. So the mute button's gonna get a serious workout today when I just spamming coughs later. So it's fine. But I'm excited. It'll be a good day.
Yeah, it should be fun. We're up and about because we've again had 2 wins for each other, which is good. Obviously, Port beating a very, very competitive and very, very quality West Coast outfit. And St Kilda.
Say that without love.
They're a quality side. Full respect to West Coast.
Job quality waffle side.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I could win so many waffle premierships, man.
Oh, dude, I was just thinking that when I was watching the replay, I was just like, Jai Cully could be best on ground
There's a
at
waffle.
the Wacker. He would play so well at the Wacker.
God, he plays so good at Subiaco.
Fremantle Oval. Arch nemesis. Yes.
Oh,
Jai Cully. Kicked 4 goals. Did you see his little mini talk?
I did see his little me talk. I don't know why I did it.
I don't know how. I don't know, but that's not getting enough talking. Just thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah, don't know why.
St Kilda. Carlton.
Yeah. Carlton.
Happy days.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, I don't even know if I said it in one of the first episodes or not. I don't remember what I said, but I have been saying since this got penciled in, we were winning this game. No matter how bad we were, no matter how good Carlton were, no matter what was happening, we were always going to win this game. And I said it. This is the most confident I've been about a win all year. And then as soon as it happened, I was like, there it is. How about
that? And you did say it too, because you were like, it's either you're going to win Collingwood or you're going to win Carlton. Either way, it was going to pencil you in as and I've said it now, genuine contender.
That's so scary. I hate that. It makes my heart panic a little bit because I'm just like, nah, I don't like it.
And then you come up against a Port Adelaide side that's got no freaking forward line.
Yeah, well, I'm not as confident this week as I have the Carlton one because I'm always confident against Carlton. But it'll be interesting to see because I'm going to be there and I think you might be planning something special for the channel and whatever. So interesting. Very, very interesting game coming up this Friday.
Yeah, the special thing planned is 4 quarters of rage.
Cheers to that.
It's I'll take an orange juice for that one, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? We didn't do it early last week, and we did it early the week before. I'm bringing back Coaches Award back up to the ranks again.
Yep, nice.
I think we just go straight into it because, and I only do it, 1, because I think it's a great segment, and it definitely was your idea. 2, the amount of good plays that Coaches Award players have had this weekend.
Our boys did it, didn't they? They really
whoa.
Don't know what was going on with the Coaches Award players, but Samson Ryan actually played pretty well yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He started okay. Bailey Williams had that fucking... I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Kick 3.
Jesus Christ.
He kicked 3.
Unbelievable. And he did that one fake. That was unbelievable. And then what was the other ones we had? There was another one. I can't remember it.
I didn't see Charlie Comben.
He did one thing. I watched one quarter of that game and I saw him do one thing and I was like, oh boy. And then that was it. So
Nathan Murphy obviously won't be playing this week.
No, thanks to my boy Kevin Eady. So unfortunately.
Yes, that was a real just a knuckle to the throat type
Yes, exactly.
Who was the other one? Was that
Very
it?
close.
Oh, don't know how he played.
I know they played well, so good enough.
Well, Geelong did well, so Brad Close, he was in the long sleeve. That's all I know. Couldn't
Exactly.
tell you what happened in the game because I was absolutely
So
sending
was
one.
I.
I was just munted, munted. And
Wanted.
we'll tell the stories a bit later in our new segment.
Oh yeah.
But Coach's Award, have you got one?
Coach Wood, yep. Quickly, I feel like I'm cheating again picking another premiership player, but it's fine. I don't care. Last night went to Richmond, Melbourne. I was there. This player, I saw a thread on Twitter the other day, and it was very funny. It's called the Chaos 23. And it was the players that you could just either have the best game ever or the worst game ever. And you just
Oh,
have no, every time
yes.
they pick up the ball, you're like, I don't know what's going to go on. Marlon Pickett is either, he is either the best player I've ever seen in my entire life or he actually can't kick a ball. And I love it so much. Like yesterday, first time he picks it up, spin move out of a contest, hits a target. And I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
I was like, look at you. Like he does it every week. He'll do one of those. And then the next one, he takes a mark, tries to hit a 15-meter kick, and he'll kick it out in the full. And it's like, all right, well, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
and then he stunced up that guy, like right late in the game. Marlon. But
That was very funny.
like he's the chaos footballer, and I love it. Like I was watching him last night, and I was like, I love you. This is so funny.
He's just the definition of I'm going to make my debut in a grand final, win it by 80 points, and kick a goal.
And then live off that forever and be like, I'm going to be the best or the worst, and it doesn't matter because I've won a premiership.
Marlian Pickett is literally getting his name on a locker because of that.
It's so funny though. He's just such a funny footballer.
He's number 50.
I think that's the best part. The best part is that he runs around in a number 50. It's so good. It is
He's
so
made a
fun.
half century on the back of his number, on the back of his
I
back.
love it. I love him
But
so much. I think he's so funny.
Pickett, he does the Pickett name weirdly because you've got
Yeah.
Cozzy, then you had
Cozzy.
Byron,
Yeah.
both very different players, and then you've had Marlian.
Marlon.
It was just
Chaos.
so like the adopted child.
Chaos football.
He's the third child.
Third thing.
Almost the accident of the family. Just so Coach's Award. I like that.
He played well. He played well. Like he was riding it when the Tigers were up and about, and then he just ran over. So I like him. He's good.
Real barometer. Should we do round 6? ANZAC round?
Yeah, let's speed through. Speed round.
Far out. I have to go all the way back.
Oh,
It's the worst game of football I've watched, I reckon, this year. The Dogs versus Freo.
Right.
49 points.
Mm.
Optus Stadium. The Dogs, good.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about it because while I was playing football at the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, you thirds.
I was playing thirds football at the time.
Did you play thirds football? Didn't know that. Didn't cross my desk.
Funny. I was playing out there. Saw like the second half. They were awful. Like
Yeah.
they're so bad this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember saying, I think it was like round 3 and they lost to North by a point and they are literally the most boring football side.
Yeah.
And they're really backing up that point because they were dreadful.
There's just nothing. Like nothing. They don't have anything. I don't know.
They're back to irrelevancy.
The Luke Jackson pickup is shaping up to be one of the worst pickups of the year. Not like on his fault entirely, because he's a young player. He's trying to adjust to a new system. But that's just not what they needed. They did not need Luke Jackson, and they should have like gotten an actual proper forward, not just a ruckman forward. They needed a forward, a guy that can just get up there and like that isn't Matt Taberner. Like they need somebody to just take a mark.
Matt Taberner. What an excuse for a forward.
I don't know.
Do you know when you're doing like fantasy draft and you're really, really desperate and you just get to the bottom? Freo have that for Taberner. Like he's just a desperate full forward pick.
They're just like, fuck, we have to get one.
Yeah, we have to do it.
Around. There's gotta be somebody around.
Back left. How do you say name? Taberner. Taberner, get in here.
Get in.
You're on. Freo suck. Dogs starting to prove a point. They're a bit up and down. I think 3-3. Probably around that 7th to 10th spot. I'm starting to get a good read on them now. It's just like, I know where they
Yeah.
are.
They're shaping up to be exactly how it was last year, where they're like not amazing, but they're kind of at that final spot and they managed to sneak in last year. So it's like, okay, they're going to be around that again kind of thing. But you don't want to be in that spot for too long because, like, you don't get a good draft pick being in that spot and you don't play a lot of finals. So it's like, what's the point of being stuck in that little.
Port Adelaide.
Yeah, Richmond. Richmond for however many years they did it.
Speaking of Port Adelaide.
Next game.
Hello. I didn't watch it.
Hello.
Wasn't there. Was too busy playing A-grade football, device captaincy and best on-ground performance. We'll get into that a little bit later. Just the shoulders are a bit heavy today. I don't know what it is. 40 points. Port pretty much, again, it was a nothing game. Port got the job done. Yeah. That was it. I watched this is how bad I didn't really want to watch this game and how bad I was told it was. I watched the KO mini instead of watching the full game.
To be fair, yeah, it's a KO, right? I fucking love those KO minis.
Oh, yeah.
Unreal. Minis are unreal.
Like, I get the whole game in 20 minutes.
Really good. I love a KO mini. But yeah, no, you didn't need to. This was a nothing game. No, like, and it was always shaping up to be that. It was going to be the exact same. Port were just going to kick away at the start and then just kind of hold them at 40 points for the rest of the game. It was always going to be that. So, yeah.
A lot of Port fans were saying, oh, no, we should have pumped them by 80, 90 points. We're nothing this year. We're just a shit team. I was like, hang on a second. Geelong literally bet the Eagles by 40 points the week before.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, but they played Adelaide. I was like, and?
Just accept
really
the win.
Matter?
Hang on. It's just like,
I mean, to be fair, if it was at Cardinia Park, that game would have been 250.
That would have been that Cats Melbourne game from how many years ago when they won? It was like 240 to 70, I think.
239.
Was it 239, 229 to like 73 or something?
44. I don't know. I don't care, really.
I don't care. Long time ago.
I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Well done.
Speaking of more games where you don't really give a shit, Giants versus Brisbane at Manuka Oval.
Manuka. Again, a nothing game. Well done.
Great work, guys. What a game of football that is. Giants versus Brisbane. Yes.
In Canberra.
I want to watch that day 440. Come on. I want to watch Charlie Cameron kick 7 for no fucking reason. Yeah. Thrilling stuff. Saturday was full of fucking nothing games.
Was this game even on? Like, that's...
I don't even know.
I rocked up to the club afterwards and I just see the score and I'm like, oh, there's a game on.
Yeah, fucking... Apparently.
Well done.
Great work, Brisbane.
Full credit to Canberra for not snowing.
Yeah, right?
Unbelievable.
Good on 'em.
Well done.
Really good. You did better than that other time.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Great stuff, Canberra. You bloody nothing capital.
Nothing capital.
It's a capital city.
It's terrible. It's because Melbourne and Sydney both wanted it, and they were like, you both can't have it. It was just an angry parent being like, no. They were like, you both want it, neither of you can have it. We'll give it to Canberra.
The kid in the middle, you, Canberra.
I'm the one that doesn't want it.
You.
Doesn't want it, gets it.
Have you got a building that's big enough? Yes, we've got Manuka Oval. We've got Manuka Oval. Yes. Right. Capital City. Why didn't they call it Capital City Oval?
Oh, that'd be dope.
But like it's like The Simpsons. I'll be going to Capital City.
That'd actually be kind of cool. If you're listening.
But no. Let's call it Manuka.
If you're listening.
Sounds like
I know
a
we've just bagged Canberra. It does actually. We've just bagged Canberra for however long.
Can I have full cream Manuka?
Sounds like
in my coffee. I didn't expect that to go. We insulted Canberra for 5 minutes.
Well, I hope no one's listening from Canberra because we just abused them. Anyway, Cats versus Swans.
They'll probably agree. Oh, I don't want to talk about this.
No, neither. It's nothing. It's a nothing game again.
Multiple reasons why I don't want to talk about this. 1, I didn't see it. 2, Callum Mills can get stuffed. 3, Geelong are back. Because, and you said it too when I said, nah, write them off. When they get back to GMHBA Stadium, they're running 17 in a row.
They had not played at GMHBA until today, or until Saturday. So they had not, I can't fucking figure out what day I want. They hadn't played there until Saturday. And now they've got how many games there for the rest of the year. They're going to finish on fucking 15 wins again because it's just what they do. So They'll be fine. Like they're fine.
I can't believe it. Like it's just. And how about a Sydney?
I don't know what's going on there.
How
No,
about a
to be
Sydney?
fair, I don't have any key defenders right now. Like both McCartans are out. So
So what you're saying? They McCartan do it.
yeah. I hate that I laughed at it though. That's really
Yes. Nah. See,
yeah.
if it was anyone else, you're not laughing. Just yeah. See, it's just a bit of mutual respect that we've got going on here. You
Just
laugh
gotta
at my shit jokes, I just laugh at you. Yeah, look, to be honest, nothing to say about that. I just want to check the stats quickly because I saw something interesting.
Cameron and Hawkins combined for 10. Saw that.
Yeah, but Sam Simpson kicked 2 goals.
Holy shit.
Sam Simpson kicked 2 goals.
That should have been my coach's award. I didn't even know that guy still existed.
37 he's wearing on the back, and he's kicked 2 goals.
I did not know he still existed.
He's had 14 touches, 7 kicks, 7 handles, 6 marks, and a tackle.
Sam fucking Simpson.
And he's had 72 fantasy points.
Good on him. When was the last time Sam Simpson played before this one?
That's a great question. That I
Did he
can't
play?
really-
Did he play against the Eagles? Surely not. Surely I would have noticed if he played against the Eagles.
I don't think so. But who did he come in for?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure it out. And I can't figure it
No,
out.
he came in this week. So he came in this week because Reece Stanley's injured
Okay.
with his.
Oh yeah, this is his first game. Yeah.
I don't know what he's injured with, to be honest.
And he played 0 games in 2022. And he played
Sam
4 in
Simpson.
2021.
Holy. Oh, full credit to you, Sam. If there's
Right,
one
what?
thing I'm
What?
taking away from that,
Sam Simpson. Good
The
work.
Simpsons. Sunday.
Somehow the game of the round
Well, so far.
so far.
Oh,
I did just put out a tweet on the glass table, right? Before we
I
get
did
into
see
this,
that.
I've said Hawks vs Adelaide is going to be whatever, but let me paint the picture. It is beautifully sunny in Melbourne. 24 degrees. Top 4 teams playing against each other. It's Anzac Day. Everything is set up perfectly. 90,000 at the G, 95,000 at the G, blah, blah, blah. I have a really bad feeling one of these teams is going to fucking demolish the other one. Like, everything is set up for it to be a perfect day of football, but I reckon we're going to get there and Collingwood's just going to kick the first 8 and just write the game off.
They did that last year, but the Bombers brought it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want a Jared Blair, half a Topo
Yeah.
winning goal.
On a
Or a
Zaharakis.
Zaharakis.
Commentators. We'll get to that soon as well.
Oh, yes.
but yes.
I can't wait for that.
Hawks Adelaide.
Very good
somehow
game.
came around. Darcy Fogarty is announcing himself. He's continuing to announce himself.
Finally.
Right.
About time.
Right.
He kicked
Really
kicked 3, kicked the winner, obviously, from the pocket, which is I think at down in Tassie is a dead pocket, if I'm right, because I haven't. Not many people kick goals from there, and he's just absolutely nailed this.
Nailed it beautifully.
Like that is, we said it last week. I'm double playing. They've got the best forward line in the comp.
It is at the moment definitely on form. Absolutely, like it's so good, and they have so many weapons. Like Tex Walker, I hate it. I hate that he's so good still because he's old and he shouldn't be as good as he is anymore. But he's still like he'll just kill you, and he'll kick 3, and like he'll do it so like nothing. Like he'll do it so nonchalant. Like he'll just kick 3 and be like, "That's fine," and then just keep going about his life. And I'm like, okay. Fuck.
Nonchalant. That's a big
Yeah, I
word.
know, right? I'm fucking busting out the thesaurus today. But like, it's just like I don't know how he does it, but he's very good. So it annoys me. But anyway,
He's had 4 goals. He's kicked 4 goals and had 20.
Yeah, that's
As
a very
a 72-year-old man.
That's a Tex Walker game right there.
8
4 and
marks, 4
20.
tackles. What the hell?
Very good.
That's insane. The Hawks, very good. I thought they played Tassie so well, obviously, but
yeah,
I was so close to getting this tip. I
You
was
were.
so close.
You were. That would have written it off as well, which means this is set up now for a serious game today, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Yes.
not only it's one of the more special games of the year, it's ANZAC Round. Not only is it between the two, probably the biggest clubs in the land, but there is a beer
Most
on the line here.
importantly, and most
There is a
importantly,
beer on the line here. And if it doesn't occur, one of us is going to be sad,
violent.
probably.
And violent.
It will get violent.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna come into you. I'm just gonna turn around and just clock you on.
Lock the shit out of it. Oh.
Yeah, I'll rate it. So well done, Hawks. Good stuff. Good to see that you're not terrible like you were a few weeks ago. But well done to the Crows there. 4-2, and that
They're
top
backing
6
it up.
credential. Very good. Very good.
Backing it up.
Carlton, St Kilda. Right. Well, the floor's yours.
We do this every week, but
Yeah.
there's not much to touch on this week. I think more is coming out of this game about how bad Carlton played than how good St Kilda played. Because our whole thing is like we're defensively really well set up because we're fucking coached by Ross Lyon. Obviously, we're going to be well defensive. But like Carlton, what was the best thing I've seen all weekend? Top 6 disposal getters, all Carlton, all 31 plus. Like ridiculous amounts of disposals. Walsh had 39. You know, they all had there was 5 people above 34 touches. They had 100 more disposals than us, and they didn't even look like winning after halftime. No. Because they just had they could not break through our defense at all. And then what they do is they just spread it really wide to the boundary and then just bomb the shit out of it and just hope that it works. And I'm like, we have Cal Wilkie back there who isn't going to let that happen. We have Josh Battle, who was playing a really good game. That was dumb. It was dumb coaching. It was dumb playing. I don't know what they were doing, Carlton. But they were down by 3 goals in the last quarter, and there was not a single point where I was like, yeah, Carlton can probably come back here. I was pretty confident that whole last quarter. I was like, I think we're winning this game. Because Carlton just had nothing. They didn't have an answer.
Nah, so as soon as you were 20 points up at 3/4 time,
yeah,
I said to myself, I was like, Carlton not winning.
No.
They do not win.
Those few in a row.
Yeah, you had momentum. You were running into the last quarter. You're running all over the top of them. Carlton were flat-footed. Yeah. They genuinely looked like a team that lost belief in their own agenda, and that's what the result was. Ended up being 22 points. It was the same as what it was at 3/4 time. Carlton don't play big games at all.
No,
and it has taken a while.
This was one of their biggest of the year in terms of credentials with a team that's near them, and they just couldn't do anything. And when we were on the attack, because our whole thing is it's a rebound. Our game is literally defend, ball back, and just fucking go kind of thing. And they had no answer for it. Dan Butler tore them apart. Was one of the best out there. He was so good. Tim Membry didn't get on the score sheet as much as he wanted to, but even he was lively because he always does against Carlton because that's his whole fucking thing. he doesn't do anything all year, then he'll dominate against Carlton. But they didn't have an answer. So they have a lot to work on, I think, Carlton, because they need to work on winning big games because I think they've got Collingwood soon. So
yes, well, they not next week. Next week they've
got next week. I think it's the week after.
West Coast next week.
No, they got Brisbane. Don't worry. When do they have Carlton? When do they have Collingwood?
Maybe they got West Coast next week, so they'll be right.
Round 10. Yeah, it'll be fun next week.
It's a couple of weeks. Harry Mackay. I need to say this, and I'm sorry to certain people out there that love Harry Mackay and Carlton. I don't hate Carlton. I actually like Carlton. There are a few good players in there. I've got a lot of Carlton friends.
Yes.
But he's the dumbest footballer in the game right now.
Thing is right.
Here's no
Harry Mackay. Go.
No. You go. You throw it. I'm just going to spur explicit.
I'm saying, outside of the 50, Harry Mackay's not that bad. He takes a mark up on the wing. It's fine.
That's a beautiful field kick. Inside 50, IQ drops to -10. What is number? Why are you having a 50-meter punt all around the body, and it's still coming down at Marvel?
I think it hit the roof. I think it's stuck up there.
I genuinely think it hit the roof too. Did you see it just jump all the way back down? I was like, holy shit, it's Aaron Finch there.
I was going to say, hit the roof of Marvel. But and that was the thing. That almost killed the game for them. Because at that point, it was close. Then he had 2 set shots in a minute. Yeah, had 2 set shots in a minute. Screwed the first one. The second one, he didn't even put it up the roof. He almost put a hole in fucking Marvel. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I see why Curnow is the main target. If you look at the stats, he is the number one go-to in their forward line. He's a beautiful set shot, got great hands, can kick it from anywhere. You kick it to Harry Mackay, it's sort of like kicking to someone with 2 left feet. because either way, you don't know where the hell it's going.
I think he's lost confidence inside 50. Like, I think for some reason inside 50, he
But he
just
still
doesn't.
kicks goals. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, but like, you see him now, like, he just second guesses himself every single time. Like, that one last week against Adelaide, where he, like, should have just dribbled it in or just kicked a drop punt, decides to run around someone and then sent it fucking row ZZ on level 3 of the Eastern stand. Like, I don't, like, I don't know. Like, he
Said. Oh, they said that game was sold out, but that ball definitely had a ticket for a seat in that row. Holy
man. I don't know.
moly.
Anyway, yeah,
That
no
was
good.
very
Next
funny.
game. Next game's a nothing game. This is probably the most nothing game of the weekend.
Nah, I think Port West Coast was a nothing game.
Maybe. You know how we talk about the Fox Footy Saturday night games? Because
Oh,
there was no Fox Footy Saturday night game, this was the Fox Footy the Sunday. Footy
Sunday
games.
twilight.
Everyone was watching
Oh,
Saints Carlton. Who the fuck was
I
watching
watched
this?
this game. I double screened it for KO. Thank you very much, KO again. Fantastic service.
Love
Just
that.
load a bit quicker next time. But that's okay.
Please.
Just a little bit of positive feedback, two-way running.
Yeah.
Two screens. I was watching this game and I just saw Gold Coast have a confidence about them that they've never had this year. Even when they played Geelong, they didn't have that confidence. And they just, from the start, Lukosius. Oh, beautiful footballer.
Yeah.
Very, very good credentials for a segment later, but it's not him. North, never got their game going because Gold Coast were just beautiful to watch. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, Gold Coast needed a game like this to sort of get themselves back on track a little bit. Man, I can't wait for Ben King to be playing for the Saints next year. I can't wait till he suits over the red, white, and black.
Oh, it's so good to see him doing so well.
Because I just know that he's coming to a Victorian team next year.
Well, if he goes to St Kilda, holy king.
Oh boy.
Wait, keep your Mason Wood down, all right? Not yet. It's not announced. I can see
right.
you already getting excited. You got some morning wood.
Oh shit. When the two played at Haileybury together, like before they got drafted, what they used to do, and it's so funny, like it's hilarious. One would play in the ruck and one would play full forward. And then they would just swap every quarter. It was just like, it doesn't matter. They're the same player. It doesn't actually matter. So like, one would just play ruck for the first quarter, one would play full forward. And then they go, all right, boys, swap it around. And then they'd be like, yeah, no worries, swap over. They would just do that every single game. They both kick like 4 or 5 each because it's just like, piece.
That's elite.
So, if Ben King comes to St Kilda next year,
poor Ryan
man!
Marshall.
And the thing is, you could almost play like, and I know they used to play a little bit of backline too. You could play one full back, one full forward. Just swap them around every quarter.
Both your fullback and your full forward have kicked 4 each. They've had about 10 intercept marks each.
It reminds me of in primary school. I remember we played like another school's like twos. Like there was the ones and twos of a different school. And the ones was like a good game. We played against the twos of another team. We won by 240 points. And me and my mate did the full forward, full back switch. We both kicked like 7 each. It was hilarious.
Oh, the swingman game. I call it the West off. That's sensational.
Oh, very good.
The king. If he comes to St Kilda though, can't wait for Tom Jonas and Trent McKenzie to play on him. Oh, the cannon and the captain. Yes, let's go into it. You were there.
I was there. My first ANZAC Eve game.
How was
cool.
that? How was the experience?
Unbelievable. Like when like the lights all go off and everyone gets their like lights out and stuff, it is special. Like it's really cool because like Anzac Day itself is my mother just got home. Anzac Day itself is very like
Denny.
Anzac Day is a very special thing, and it's like what is like a very common thing, an important thing every single year. But this is be like a newer thing, and it's still really cool. And I reckon it's going to get more sort of attention. And I know they were saying they're going to use that as like a night grand final kind of taster kind of thing because it was very cool to be fair. So very enjoyable, and then the game itself was good. So
I loved the game. I know you would say this is the worst game skills wise you've seen,
but it was good. Yeah,
I honestly think it's the best game played this year so far.
Ooh, I think Collingwood Geelong in round 1 still for me.
Yeah, true. But I just think that
Really.
that's because probably like it was good, like back and forth goal. I love a game where it's like I'm gonna get that 80 to 60 score line. You know, it's back and forth a little bit. People are missing, but then overall, it's that 50 to 50 arc pressure in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, give me it all day long.
Oh yeah, feed that. Yeah, I was with a few of my mates and like a few Richmond, few like one Melbourne, and like when Melbourne were down 4 goals, I was like, they're not out of this. Like this is gonna be. I was like, this is gonna be a storm home. And then sure enough, they kicked however many in a row. And then last quarter, it was like 2 points in at 3/4 time, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want. This is good. That third quarter was like finals. Like you tweeted
Oh
about it.
yeah,
Like it was finals esque. Like
I know it's April, but it felt like September. Like
yeah,
it generally
literally.
was watching it. I was like, holy shit, someone's playing for a prelim spot next week.
Yeah, literally.
It's not.
It
They're
was
playing from round
nice.
seven.
It was nice to watch, to be honest. Really nice
It
to
was
watch.
it was very good. Van Rooyen.
I
Wow. Or should I say,
tell you what,
roar.
I have not heard something like that since bloody 2017 Saints fans when like Rewalt would go anywhere near it. And then I was getting like, what made my heart happy? Because I'm sitting there and all the Melbourne fans around me are doing the roo, and I'm just like, it's my fun.
I remember the original.
Dude.
Oh, I so bet you just heard all of that and like, oh, Nick Rewalt highlights just there. Just
What's that mark against Sydney a couple times?
what a fantastic mark.
Oh,
But yeah, Richmond still bad, and I feel bad for them because they have actually played some good football in
yeah,
patches.
they weren't bad yesterday. That's the thing. They weren't like I still can't read them because I don't know what they're doing. Because like I know, right? Like I'd like to think they're just bad now. But who are they playing next week? They're playing the Suns. That's a nothing game. They play the Eagles. Actually, they got a good run coming up. To be fair,
Yeah, but the
they play the
Suns,
Cats in round 9. They play the Cats in round 9. They'll probably win that.
is that at the G?
Yep,
Yeah, they'll win it.
because it's Richmond.
Yep.
Right when you think they're bad, they'll win one of those games, and you'll be like,
Well, do you remember the
right.
2017? The first like
Yeah,
8 or 9 games, they were pretty similar in terms of position. They kept
they
losing
got
those close games, and
and they
then
got spanked by us. Like we absolutely murdered them at Matty's match that day. And I
bang.
was like, maybe Richmond aren't that good. And then we played them later in the year and they beat us by like 80. And it was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
They're back.
yeah, it's fine. But like, yeah, Richmond are always going to do that. Right when you think they're falling off,
Yep.
they'll win a game like that, and you'll be like, fuck.
Yep.
And they've got a good run now to get themselves some form. They got the Suns and they got the Eagles, which they should win both. You'd think. So
They've got time. That's
yeah,
the beauty. They've got time.
they do.
Plenty of football to be played.
Exactly.
So
Good cliches. Good cliches.
1 week at a time, boys, until you've got no weeks left, and then you're fucked.
Exactly.
Wait till you're round 18. You've won 3 games, and there's no hope.
Maybe you're in a bit of trouble.
I reckon there's no more 1 week at a time. There's just hurry up and get to the end.
Just tank the rest of the season. Play the kids.
Just give me that bottom 4. No spoon. Just
Bottom 4 though. Yeah,
I
exactly.
want the top 4 pick that I can trade. And just maybe get a couple
Keep it
extra.
going.
So that's round 6. We're obviously,
Yep.
as we said, not going to do Essendon Collingwood because it hasn't been played yet.
No. Yeah,
And if
we'll
you're
do. Wang, we'll do like a We'll do 2 sound bites already. We'll go. So if Collingwood win, we'll go. Wow, Collingwood, one of the best teams in the comp. Look at them go. They've done it. They've beat another good team. Right, so that's one. And then we'll just out there. And then if we do another Essendon one, or if Essendon win, we'll go. That's a massive upset. Essendon the real deal. They're going to play finals this year. Maybe. There you go. Sorted. We're good both ways.
I'm not editing any of that.
I know you're not. They're both going
That
to
is
end up in the
staying
final
in.
one.
That's
End up in the
staying in.
last one. But whoever's listening, whichever one you agree with, whichever one happens, just listen to that bit and it'll be fine.
Yeah. So I'll put chapters in. So if you're listening, right? Oh, 14 minutes in or whatever we are, a bit later probably. Essendon, great stuff. I really thought, without merit, they've just done a sensational job. Collingwood went, wow, my check kicking 8. Couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe
And
it.
they were wearing the prison bars. Wow. On Anzac Day, that's a full credit to them.
Really ballsy.
Ballsy, but I respect it. I didn't realise Port were playing Essendon on Anzac Day. But full credit to you.
It's going to be an every week thing, isn't it? I didn't realise Port played.
I love it because I don't give
I
a
know.
shit.
I know. It's so good.
Should we go around the glass table?
Let's go around the last table.
Go around the glass table. This week was about commentators because we loved our own little clip that much. We
It's a very
genuinely
good clip, to be
we
fair.
loved it. And we asked people what their ideal commentary team was, 2 mains and 1 special comments.
Yep.
Do you want to kick us off?
Yep. I want to go to my favourite one, which is Jacko's. I'm going to read it all out, line for line, because it's very funny. Boring yet safe start with Bruce and Quarters, my 2 main commentators. Fair enough. Understandable. Then I need some personality, some unique individuals. Give me Brett Kirk for special comments, because I know that he cares. He might not always get it right, and that's okay. He just loves the footy.
Yeah. That's
Very good.
just a little nod to the old Saturday afternoon team.
Saturday afternoon
Which-
team out there.
Look, without that speech, worst commentary team ever had.
Oh, it's so bad.
Like,
So
it's
bad.
genuinely terrible. Like Hamish McLaughlin, yeah, I give him some credit because he's a good commentator. Anyone else on that team? Thank God their Saturday afternoon team got taken away.
We're doing it on delay too.
Oh, the 2.5 hour. Oh, my team's already won, but hey, let's watch Basil
watch it again.
commentate my team winning by 40 points. Yes.
What one have you got? You got any?
But Basil. Look, they were all quite similar.
Yeah.
Lachlan Dan. I did like Dan's. Self-explanatory for Bruce.
Yep.
Nathan Brown on Triple M is elite, and special comments David King. See, I like Kingy.
Yeah.
Special comments are good, but there's a line, right? There's a line in the war room, and sometimes he goes too deep into war.
Yep.
That's my only. But I didn't mind that.
Yep, that's understandable. I got a good one here from Braden Martin. So James Brayshaw, Dennis Committee, and BT, and the game this is like a need, needs to be full of biff, nicknames getting flung left, right, and center, like microphone head, push up king, tip rat, and just a complete pantomime of hilarity. That is perfect. That's like that's a peak. That's a good commentary team.
You said it last week, but genuinely, that Triple M team on a Saturday afternoon is
like that Collingwood Port game was so funny. That Collingwood Port game where they were on it and they were just abusing Power Nation people to their right. And then the Saturday run before Billy's just giving it to the horse race. It's so funny. And like
I generally love it. I want that on my TV. I don't want this bland. You need some personality with commentary, JT.
Yep, you do. You need some very good commentary. I'm trying to find other ones here.
Didn't
This is a pretty good
mind
one.
if you're going with Brandos.
Oh no, I wasn't going with Brandos. You can go with Brandos.
I'll go Brandos. Dennis, Bruce, and Chief. That's probably the golden trio.
Yeah.
Golden
Understandable.
trio.
Dennis and Bruce obviously go together very well because they did it for years and they know they obviously do well together and they're perfect in that sort of sense. So understandable that you want to keep them together. I respect it. So that's fine. I just lost the one that I was going to go. This one's pretty funny. Dennis Committee, Rex Hunt, and Dermot Burton. Yeah. Now that's from who is that from? That's from Chris. It's very funny to me because Rex Hunt nowadays I feel like would get like a quarter in and then just start racially abusing someone. So I think we just stay away. Stay away from Rex Hunt.
I don't. Back in the day when they used to just separate the media a little bit from the players and the teams, and you could have a bit of personality with it and actually borderline insult players. That was peak commentary.
Yeah,
like
that's what they do now sometimes. That's what like Triple M do that with like Sam Frost and stuff. Like it's very funny.
He's an ugly mug.
Hasn't got any friends in the change rooms.
Why is his change room in the other room? Put his locker in there.
That's just funny. I just think that's a very funny one because like those three you would never put those. I just wouldn't put those three together because it's just so random.
I'll give a shout out to Paul Zouch.
Yeah.
Because it's got a bit of a port flavour to it.
Bit of a port flavour, yeah.
Bruce, Hutto, Treaders. I don't know. You probably haven't heard Treaders on commentary, but he actually is very good. Like, hearing him talk about.
He's very knowledgeable about the game.
Yeah. But when he gets up and about and a bit of juice in him, oh boy.
Like Michael Shudo, he gets up and about. He fucking loves it. Michael Shudo just gets way too into it.
When Rue put the Port beanie on, sitting there last year, Port GWS, it was a nothing game.
Very funny.
sensational. That was good shit.
Okay.
And Cornsey, that's Graham Corns. Probably wouldn't do that. But anyway, that's okay.
I'll finish with this one because I think this is the one that probably fits most with what I would go with. Where it's Liam from my uni class, Liam, Dennis Committee, Anthony Hudson, fair, and then Luke Hodge as special comments, which I love. I love Luke Hodge as special comments.
Yeah.
And then he's gone the backups would be Quarters, Bruce, and Daisy Pierce. Those six are like, I think, the six.
That
They're
is
good.
a
It's a good
very,
six. It's a good six.
very stupidly sexy commentary.
Good segue.
To put it out there.
Good segue to the next segment, that one.
Oh, speaking of stupidly sexy, JT. I don't know if you know, but we got this segment called Stupid Sexy AFL Players.
Play the music. Stupid sexy AFL players.
All right, Stupid Sexy AFL Players. It's time to appreciate the presentation of players that don't necessarily have the skill, charisma, or the need to be a footballer, but they have very good modelling skills when they're wearing very, very shorty shorts. Don't know where I was going with that, but anyway. Oh, boy. Every week we get something a bit different. Maybe you should introduce it once.
Maybe I should. Maybe you can go first this time. I'll let you go. I'll let you go first.
Instead of giggling there like a child.
It's very funny though. Shorty shorts.
With the little shorty shorts. It's like they're wearing nothing at all. First, I will go. I've had a few come across my desk, and it's been very hard to pick.
Across my desk.
Not physically.
You know what's I was gonna say no, but fucking it's really funny.
Oh, it always derails at this time. We were doing so well.
It's very funny.
Anyway, yeah, as I said, there's been a few that come across my desk.
Yeah.
I've watched a fair bit of footy, actually, blindly drunk and also very, very sober. But there was this picture that Port put up on the weekend of the debutant. Oh, my Lord. Ollie Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Pray to be the best forward in the comp, please, because if you stick around for a while, your mum must be so proud. Like, genuinely. Like, she's produced a good one. Not only as a footballer, but a very, very good-looking specimen. So
I was going to make a really mean joke and be like, I can't wait for him to play for Geelong in 2 years.
Look, if he goes to Geelong, they've got a good one. Well, to be fair, if Geelong pick him up, they actually need to pick up their sexual presence a little bit. There's got a lot of old people, got a lot of stupid sexiness going on around there. But yeah, mine's Ollie Lord. You?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm similar. I had you know what's really funny with this segment? Ever since this segment became a thing, I've had so many people text me being like, I think this player should be people would text and be like, thoughts? Good for the show?
Question mark? Oh, he's played well. No.
No.
Stupid sexiness.
Come on now. But this is one that I have been hounded about since the start of Gather Round. When I first got into Adelaide, all Corey and Kira could talk about was Liam Stocker. Now, Liam Stocker, there is this photo. There's a photo of him in the Saints jacket that I reckon I got shown 5 or 6 times for 3 nights.
One of them, I reckon.
Yeah, you would have been. Over all of the nights I got shown this photo and I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. And then I was like, yeah.
I get it.
And I've also picked the second player in a row that I've been told I look like.
Oh my God, you have so many tickets on yourself. Oh my God, the concert is sold out, brother. Stop. Holy guacamole.
I'm not picking.
I get it, all right? Far out. Why don't you just have the picture of your face as the segment as well? Jesus Christ.
I'm picking him because I think he looks good. I'm not saying he looks like me. I'm just saying. Fuck this. I'm not recording anymore.
No, go on. Continue.
Don't
storm out on me. I'm paying you.
He's a good-looking man, okay? I'm not saying he looks like me. I'm just saying he looks like a good-looking man. That photo of him in the jacket is very hot. He's okay football. He's fine. He does enough. He's stupid sexy. So there you go. Liam Stocker. Well played, son.
Would you say that you've invested in his stocks?
I am all the way up in Stocker stocks. We need to stop this segment.
Oh, it gets better every week.
This segment's got to go.
That's very funny. Before we get into the tips, just quickly, I want to go around the grounds, and it's not around the grounds for AFL. I want to talk your thirds debut.
Oh boy.
Give me 30 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds. Quick rundown of your game.
Rocked up. Got Sora named in the Rover. It's like fucking excuse me. didn't have any rotations because we only had 18 playing. We finished with 16 on the field because Ramps just took over. Played all right for someone that hadn't trained for however long. One good mark. Where I studs the guy in the chest. Probably should have been a free kick against me, but that's fine. Definitely should have been a free kick against me, but it's fine. Played okay. We lost. We were down 6 goals at 3/4 time. We lost by 8 points. So we tried to storm home. We gave it a go, but I was cooked, and I'm still cooked. My legs are still sore from Friday night. So there you go. That's my rundown.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
that was very nice.
And let's go around the grounds to your debut for the season, which I know you got the big check. So here we go. 30 seconds.
I got the big check. All right. It's a pity that we lost by 8 goals. Literally, it was one quarter where we was eight goals to 1, I think it was, and it was a shame. And it was unfortunate because we actually played some good footy. But playing centre half back did me roll. Good to be back on the field after being so long out, being injured. Yep. And yeah, body felt good. Took about 15 intercept marks. Had a set shot on goal. Probably had 35 touches. And got a fat check to say best on ground. So I've got nothing more to add, really.
Who's got tickets now?
So the tips, huh? The tips, round 7. Yes. Look who's starting round 7. It's St Kilda versus Port Adelaide at Marvel. Who are you tipping? Dumb question.
I'm tipping St Kilda, obviously. But it's I reckon it'll be an interesting game. We're talking about this through the week. I hate playing Port Adelaide. You guys scare the living shit out of me. Yeah. It is so scary. So
PTSD. But we don't have Robbie Gray this time.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. God.
Maybe we bring him back. We've got a few injuries up forwards. Maybe we bring him back.
Oh God. Who are you tipping? I wonder.
Port. We'll lose by 80, but Port. That's my tip. Brisbane Freo.
Brisbane are going to win this by a considerable margin.
Oh yeah, it's played at the Gabba too. So
at the Gabba.
Good luck, Freo.
Good luck, Freo. That's fun. Good luck, fellas.
Sydney GWS.
Yeah, Sydney's going to win this. They have us, and I reckon this is another one where it could be a really big margin because Sydney have a big point to prove, so they're going to come out like angry, and they could really kill the Giants here, like full on murder.
Yeah, but also Jesse Hogan could turn one on. Yeah. Kidding.
Fucking unicorns could come from the sky as well. You can turn it on. It's Jesse Hogan. Come on.
I can't wait to see that fucking unicorn. Oh, Western Bulldogs Hawthorn.
That game's going to suck.
Which one's the Fox footy game?
I have no idea. Oh, it's 4:35. It's fine. The dogs are going to win.
There's 2 games on the Saturday. Oh, yeah, there's no
5 Saturday games. Yes.
We're back. We're back to reality.
I love Thursday night games. I do. There's something about 5 Saturday games that make me very happy. So
it's a bit of normality.
Yeah, but it's annoying though because it's like I want both. I want a Thursday game and I also want 5 Saturday games. So
maybe we take away the Sunday 4:00.
But then I like the Sunday. I like the extended Sunday.
Or you have one prime time Saturday night game.
Fuck, that'd be good. Oh, that's the dream, isn't it?
Just thinking about it, you know.
Yeah.
I could really do the fixture. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dogs.
I tip the Dogs. Oh, hang on. I've got to mark down. Who you're tipping.
Oh, yeah.
Saints. We're all going, St Kilda.
Dogs.
Yeah, all right. We're about the same. Besides St Kilda Port. Oh, no. Melbourne, North Melbourne.
They're right.
Why isn't this? Oh dear God Almighty! I've seen both Saturday night games.
Oh my God. I don't think I'm watching any football this week.
I wasn't
Fucking hell.
planning on going out this weekend, but I think I might have to.
Well, I'd have to for something to do.
Oh my God,
Jesus
cure
Christ.
my boredom.
This is a bad week. The games don't get good until Sunday. Anyway.
Melbourne,
Yeah, Melbourne's gonna win, but
Carlton.
not gonna be as much as you'd think. Yeah, Melbourne and Carlton both gonna win. But like Melbourne maybe aren't as good as we think.
Maybe, but also this could be 80 points each.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
I know you love
It's
to give
interesting,
hope into people.
But
You're a
it
very
could
bright
very well
person,
be 80.
but
Could
also
very well be 80.
this could be the most darkest Saturday night we've seen.
Oh boy.
But anyway,
Sunday looks good though. How good does
I
Sunday
like
look?
Sunday.
It's uninteresting.
Essendon Geelong.
This is one of those ones I wish we could see what's gonna happen in the next
Yeah.
like few hours. I'm gonna tip the Cats.
I'm tipping the Cats.
Yeah, because I think their form is very good. And even if Essendon beat Collingwood today, I still think the Cats are going to just be able to be a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just think Essendon just I don't know. There's a gap.
Yeah. They're not quite over that gap. Like there's like Collingwood and Melbourne, who I think are here. And then we're kind of in the gap at the minute. And then I think Essendon's just here, like just below it.
They're at the door. Like they're not.
Yeah, they're like right below us, just trying to be like trying to get in there. Just throw it. But they can't quite.
Knock.
Whereas Geelong, I think by the end of the year will be up in that top fucking.
Yeah, they're building. They're starting to build now.
Yeah.
Richmond, Gold Coast. It's at the G. No, it's at Marvel. Hold
Marvel.
the
A Richmond
phone.
Marvel game never goes well. A Richmond Marvel game is awful.
The Gold Coast bet them last year.
Yeah.
At Marvel. Tigers. Just. I'm gonna go Tigers. Yeah. You want me to put some thinking music over the top while you just
sucks. Yeah, this is really hard to do. You know what? Tigers, I think, still won't have Lynch. Will they still not have Lynch?
I don't believe so.
If they don't have Lynch, I reckon the Suns win. I'm going to tip Suns.
Differential.
Oh, I was going to say, because we've been the same for most other than Saints. I want to be another different. Yeah,
I like. And lastly, probably the game of the round, if it's not Friday night.
Yeah.
Adelaide Collingwood.
Oh. Adelaide Collingwood, Adelaide Oval is a very attractive game to look at.
It's going to be wet by all reports.
But...
And the last time they played was last year in the wet, and the Pies won by a goal. I think
they did that a lot though. They did a lot of winning by a goal last year. So
it was about 12 times they did that.
This is another one I wish we could see what happens today.
Well, obviously.
I know.
I'm actually still, regardless of what happens today, I'm tipping Adelaide.
I'm gonna go Collingwood
because I just.
Yep.
I have to settle it. I've already circled it.
Those last two seem like the hardest ones to tip by far.
At least we get a good end to the round.
Yeah, we do.
So the pain we have Saturday night of trying to find something to do
is going to be cured by the Sunday.
It's going to be cured by a beautiful game, beautiful 3 games of football on Sunday.
Yep.
Which means our tips are done. It leads me to one final question that I've had lined up perfectly.
I'm worried.
Jared Thomas. What's your perfect Sunday?
Right. Perfect Sunday.
Actually, I just wanted to ask, what's your perfect Sunday?
I need to do this in the hot fuzz, but I can't
My perfect Sunday.
My perfect Sunday. Wake up at 11. Roll into the lounge room. Bring the blanket with me. Roll into the lounge room. Pick the recliner seat up. Pop myself back. then change positions because I find out I'm not that comfortable. Lay across the couch, like horizontally, put the head down, put the TV on. By the time I manage to sort myself out and get an order an HSP to my house, it's 1:10, the first game starting. I go, no worries. Phone goes down, head hits the thing, and then you don't see me for the next 9 hours. and then it hits like 8 o'clock and all the games are over, and I go, oh, what time? And I took my blanket with me to my bed. Over. Good night.
That's beautiful. I can picture it too. Just waddling in.
Yeah, just got it like over my head like a Notre Dame. Just like, here I come.
For the
What's your
greater
perfect
good.
It's a perfect Sunday, Anthony.
Look, pretty much copy pasta. Except I'll probably get up at 9 and think, why am I up at 9? Deprived of sleep for the whole day. There'll probably be a port preview to record somewhere. Maybe. Then we'll sit there and we will line up the greatest 3 multis for the 3 games on the day you've ever seen. And we will cheer that
all missed by 3 legs.
And then, there's a combined 3 legs in between. They are sensational. And then we'll get to dinner time. We've finally got the courage to eat again.
Yep. Oh, that's the big one, actually. I'm too scared to eat because I'm going to throw it up. So you need to get to like 5 and you're like, maybe I can eat now. Maybe I can do it.
So whatever mum's made, because I'm not buying, unless I'm physically feeling like a zinger pox, I'll go get one. Otherwise, whatever mum's made, that is the best meal I will have all weekend.
But it's the best meal ever. Like you'll eat it and you'll be like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
It doesn't matter what. It could be, I don't know, like it could be just chicken on a plate.
Yep.
Like I'm grateful for this chicken.
She could just literally just get a roast chicken from Woolies, dump it on my plate and be like, bon appetit. And I'll be like, fuck yeah.
Bon appetit, all right. I'm about to bon appetit this thing. Well, that's been episode 8.
There it is.
It's been fun, Jared.
Just like that. No, I've loved it. I'm excited now because now I've been talking about footy so much. Like I hadn't really thought about the footy all day, and now I've been talking about footy. I'm like, now I just want to get to the fucking tea and
just give me something.
Give me something. Yeah, good. I'm excited. It'll be good.
Oh, calm down.
I know.
Just
no,
relax.
I have to calm down because now we've got a serious preview.
We're about to record. Oh, check it out, by the way. The preview coming out, Port v St Kilda. It's a special one. Jared's in it. So thank you for watching Glass Table episode 8.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy.